China's reputation as a sporting power is tarnished. 23 of its swimmers tested positive for the same controlled substance, trimetazidine, just months before the Tokyo Olympics in 2021. Chinese officials say the athletes unintentionally ingested the drug and did not ban them. 11 of the athletes who tested positive will compete in Paris, and it's angered American swimmers.
Everything that we do to compete with a level playing field, it's extremely frustrating to not have faith that others are doing the same thing.
People are just getting away with everything. You know, there are people who are still testing positive that are still having the opportunity to compete internationally.
Right.
What?
Xue Yinxian is a retired doctor who says she has first-hand knowledge of doping in China's state-run sports system. She says she was a physician for China's General Administration of Sport, treating elite athletes from the 1960s until 1989, the period when she alleges Chinese doping began, ordered by senior government officials.
Did the athletes have a choice about whether or not to use the banned substances?
If they refused to use them, they'd be sent home, she told us. Dr. Xue says she opposed doping, but witnessed the impact of drugs, including steroids and human growth hormone, on athletes as young as 11. The boys started growing breasts, she told us, and they asked me what to do. Unlike in the US, many young Chinese athletes are trained in state-run sports schools. They've been described as an assembly line, where athletes are recruited in early childhood to win glory for their nation, whatever the cost. The Chinese government said in June that it has a zero-tolerance attitude towards doping and is committed to ensuring fair competition. Dr. Xue was granted political asylum in Germany in 2017 and gave evidence to WADA, the World Anti-Doping Agency. CBS News has obtained this document showing WADA found Dr. Xue a credible witness, yet decided there was insufficient evidence to substantiate a large-scale doping scheme.
Dr. Xue's allegations mainly date back to the 1980s. Are they still relevant?
Well, listen, if there's a pattern, and obviously there's been proof over the years, there was 23 positives again, so it fits like a glove.
Travis Tygart is the head of the US Anti-Doping Agency and led the investigation into cyclist Lance Armstrong's doping operation. He's frustrated that Dr. Xue's claims haven't been taken more seriously.
Is there good reason to suspect at this point that China is engaged in systemic doping?
Listen, we know the history. I think you have to look at the evidence, but the evidence is there to be investigated in a serious way. And I think that's what athletes around the world and anti-doping experts around the world are expecting. The Olympic Games themselves deserve that.
The World Anti-Doping Agency told CBS News that it did launch a formal investigation following Dr. Xue's allegations, including retesting samples from the 2008 and 2012 Olympics, but did not find anything to corroborate her claims. WADA also points out that Dr. Xue did not actually witness the alleged doping taking place, though that's a point she readily admits. Holly Williams, CBS News, London.